Now, I know it's been a while since most of us have heard from the diddler, so I thought that, I'll just give us a little insight as to where the case currently is and what the hell is going on with dude. So, the most recent headline reads as such. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this. Sean Diddy Combs' lawyer claims he might not have been mentally capable of crimes due to drug use. Okay, so now he's pleading insanity, right? So, I mean, at first he had the whole, well, it's just a freaky lifestyle. I just like to rub down with some baby oil. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with a little baby oil. Then we had, of course, the, it's a swinger lifestyle, right? Everybody's getting into it nowadays. We just swing a left, swing a right, swing low, sweet chariot. Now we have, I'm insane, I'm crazy, I'm out of my mind. And therefore, I could not have done these things. And if I maybe did do these things, then, I was out of my mind, right? The pink cocaine was smacking at that time. So let's see exactly what's going on here in detail. Sean Diddler Combs' legal team has claimed that the disgraced music mogul might not have been mentally capable of committing crimes due to his substance use. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what other true evidence they have for this case, but what I did see, and you're not going to gaslight me out of, is Cassie getting dragged up and down that hall. Cassie getting the Beats by Dre put on her. That right there, we all saw. Okay? We saw that. Now, you could claim, well, they're only putting it now because they want to build a case, but I don't give a damn what your reasoning is. I saw what I saw, and anybody who's capable of that in public, I can only imagine and infer what the hell they would do behind closed doors. Let us continue. Combs, 55, faces a minimum of 15 years in prison. 70. I mean, he won't be taking that the same way, but 70, you still got a little bit of life ahead of you. After being charged with sexual trafficking, racketeering, and fraud, he is locked up without bail, and his trial is set to begin May 5th. On Sunday, prosecutors filed a motion to dispute any testimony that might suggest the "I'll be missing you" rapper did not have the mental capacity to break the law. Okay, complete tangent, side note. Isn't it crazy how he is most known for a song that he ripped from The Police, or Sting and The Police? Some say that Sting didn't even write the song, but Sting gets paid for that. So basically how things unfolded is that Diddy has been paying Sting how much money? They say like $5,000 a day or something crazy like that. Either a month or a day because of that song. And it's been for like the last 716 years. Let's see. The motion allegedly references testimony from psychiatrist Dr. Ellie Aoun, as prosecutors request that a judge prevent testimony from being included in court. The notion testimony, okay, this is a quote from, I'm guessing from the lawyer or the prosecutor. The notice testimony relates to the defendant's diminishing capacity to form the mens rea required to commit the charges offense. Why do lawyers, why do y'all have to speak in this type of jargon? Why? Listen, the noticed testimony relates to the defendant's diminished capacity to form the mens rea request to commit the charged offenses. In other words, thank you. Let's get a translation. A mental condition bearing on the issue of guilt. Okay. Prosecutors write in their file per documents obtained by People. Guess that's People's Magazine. Oh, Lord. Okay. Here we go. Some diddling activities. According to the Legal Information Institute, mens rea, which means guilty mind in Latin, glad we're still using Latin for some damn reason. What's up with that? Refers to the defendant's mental state when the crime was committed. Okay. To secure a conviction, prosecutors must prove not only that the defendant committed the crime, but that they did so with a guilty or blameworthy mindset. Okay, so you took the dope and you're saying basically I was not in the mentality where I could have really committed a crime, so it's not a crime. What? I'm sorry, that's not an excuse. Do you know how many people have had their lives taken by somebody who was on the dope, who have been aped with somebody who was intoxicated, who can claim that they're insane, they're out of their mind, they're an addict? Come on. The hell out of here. If a defendant intends to introduce expert evidence relating to a mental disease or defect or any other mental condition of the defendant bearing on the issue of guilt, he must provide notice to the government. Prosecutors wrote in their objection filing. Okay, yeah, we don't need all that. In February, Combs' legal team claimed that the U.S. law is racist. When I die, bury me with some common sense. That's all I wish. Bury me with some, give my money and my assets and all that to my kids and my wife and the people I love and that love. Just leave me with common sense. That's all I want to go with. So now he's claiming racism. Okay. And the reason he is being singled out in what they call a clear cause of selective prosecution. Weinstein is in jail right now. End of conversation. That's a Jewish white guy. So, yeah. In documents obtained by the Post, Combs' lawyer filed a motion to dismiss his transportation to engage in Osteruten charges, arguing that no white person has ever been the target of remotely similar. There's literally a massive case right now of two white dudes who are like the biggest real estate agents in Miami, I believe it was or is, and they're under the same exact charges. Right now, this case is rolling out, and they're likely going to get more time than you did. But because you're a black man, they are targeting you. No, it's because you're a damn creep. It's because you deserve to be. Honestly, I believe karma's coming to collect with this guy. He's done so many people dirty in real life, in real time, with evidence that's shown itself time and time again that you do folks dirty, it's going to come back to you at some point in this life or the next. Let's see. The rapper's legal team sought to have the charge thrown out on the basis that, what's the basis? That the Mann Act of 1910 has historically been used to target black men. Do you have Johnny Cochran on your team, Mr. Sean Diddy, Diddler, Fiddler, Whittler, Combs? Wiggler, probably more than Whittler, because Whittler's not a thing. A Wiggler is. You're definitely a Wiggler. Ooh, hello, burp. They argue that the use of orts, male or female, is common and indeed widely accepted in American culture. Okay, so they're trying to play, man, that's how we get down. It's American culture. You understand me? A part of American culture is getting 304. No, that's a part of a problematic, demonic, destitute, broken culture, but I don't claim it. Combs is being held without bail in Brooklyn lockup after pleading not guilty to federal racketeering and trafficking charges in a bombshell indictment accusing him of decade-long allegations reigns of actual terror. That's a word right there. Actual terror. Damn. Prosecutors have dubbed the music honcho a serial user. Can I say that? User? Yeah, I should. The word policing on YouTube is ridiculous. I know. I get it. We have to comply. And damn it, I don't want my content to be monetized. I deserve to make a living from the thing that I do. Damn it. So if that's the rules, then we play by the rules. Let's see. For allegedly forcing women into freak-offs. Drug-fueled, days-long. Freud. Days long. I've never actually seen the word days long in real life before. Isn't that crazy? This is the first time I'm seeing the word days long together. I didn't know it was one word like that. Days long performance of actual depravity that an observing Combs would beat his eat according to the indictment. He's also accused of several assaults, including punching and kicking his ex-girlfriend Cassie. That's not alleged. We saw it. in the violent attack caught on camera and dangling one of his alleged victims over a apartment balcony. I mean, if Suge Knight could do that, then I don't put it past Sean Diddler Diddy Wiggler Combs. Yeah, what can I say about this? If he is guilty of what he's been accused of, good riddance. I don't mind 15 years. I don't mind 25. I don't mind 85. I don't mind 105. I don't mind 3 lifetime sentences if he really did what he did. Especially if it is to send that message out to say that you are not going to be protected no matter how powerful you believe yourself to be. Because in this life, there is only one true power that is power over all things. You in and of yourself are powerful in the way in which you create your thoughts, or at least allow thoughts to dictate your actions, those actions to dictate your character, etc. And that's power. But you can't number the days that you have in this life, but your creator can. And so there is an ultimate power that is overseeing all other forms of power. And if you misuse your form of power, you will end up where the diddler, fiddler, wiggler has ended himself up. Shannon Sharpe, Shaquille O'Neal, all these guys. And yes, Shaq, you're next. There's a lot of dirt about you, brother. A lot. I would suggest cleaning up your act immediately. Are you going to see this video? Likelihood is no. But I hope the brothers like that, Shannon Sharpe's the world, etc., can chill the hell out, mature, grow up. Whether you get a wife or not, that's your business, but just grow up. It is far less daunting to wean yourself off of those lustful desires than it is to spend the rest of your life in a cell or having your entire reputation essentially dismantled overnight. Everything you worked the last 50, 60 years to build, gone like that. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Now, if you'd like to stay around, make sure to click that little subscribe button down there, or you can show some love by going to the description below and clicking on the button titled Buy Me a Coffee. Leave a little something there, or click on the Cash App. Leave a little something here. Till the next time, peace.
I fell in love with the sunshine. I fell in love with the light. I fell in love with the full moon. I fell in love with the night. I can see the light again. I can see the light. You can see the life in him illuminate the night. I know the time is taking. A 3-6-5, that's a full rotation. I see you looking up, you know them constellations. Constantly gazing like house of praises, you get to praising.